Well, good morning, everybody. It's a new month, September 1st. It's the same old forecast and got lots more hot coming our way. 24-hour temperature cast wants to keep us in the 80s. I think we're going to need to see a lot more showers and a lot earlier in the day if we're going to do that. Many of us are going to climb into the low 90s. I do see some activity on the radar picture this morning. Most of it is to the south, parts of Dixie County, parts up against the coast of Taylor County. And these showers, unlike yesterday that were moving a bit to the north and east, these are moving pretty much due east. So most of the activity is going to stay in our extreme southern sections. But we've got a lot of moisture out there, and that's where all the fog is coming from. And I think for a lot of us, this fog is going to stick around past 8 o'clock this morning. Organized weather back out over parts of Oklahoma and Arkansas. That's where it's going to be awfully soggy. Now, we're still a little early in the year to start thinking about the upper level winds changing and starting to push those cold fronts into the southeast. It's soon. As a matter of fact, now that we're into September, maybe in the next couple of weeks, we can start to see some of those boundaries get a little closer to our part of the southeast, or even get all the way down here. And maybe then we can start to break some of this heat, but that's not happening this week. This week's setup is going to call for higher pressure reasserting itself, and that is going to slowly dry things out. And of course, when we dry out in this kind of setup, it gets hot. 77 is our number right now at the Tallahassee airport. It's kind of a warm start. We should be back near 71. Thomasville, we're at 73, a little cooler, one of our cooler spots. Blakely's the coolest at 72. It's 75 at Quincy. It's 76 at Lafayette High School, down to 79 now at Apalachicola, and 78 degrees at Wakulla High School. So we've got lots of numbers that are in the 70s. Can you see how those arrows are sort of spiraling clockwise? That's that ridge of higher pressure ready to reassert itself. And as long as that becomes the case, we're going to notice a couple of things. First, those winds that have been from the south for the past several days, they're going to start turning a little bit more west. West is one of our directions where the winds help to calm down a little bit of the humidity. Now, I don't think that's going to be the case today. It's just going to start happening today. But we'll start to notice a little bit more of that tomorrow. And as we dry things out with that drier west wind direction, now we start to look for fewer showers. Today, still a pretty good chance to get wet, 50-60% chance. Tomorrow, we'll start to lower that rain chance, lower it further on Thursday and Friday. And of course, that's when those temperatures are going to get higher. The tropics still real active, got that piece of energy out across the Atlantic near Africa. We'll watch them, have plenty of time to see that. I see a little bit more going on here south in the Caribbean, but this looks like it wants to stay to the south. And then there's Tropical Depression 15 that looks like it's going to impact nobody. Our forecast is going to call for lots of hot towards the end of the week. Still some showers for today. I'll break it all down in just a couple of minutes.